undergoing a transformation in my body, right? And I've just gotten comfortable recently to be able to tell people that, like, hey, awesome. Not sure what happened. So, big waves to you. Big waves to you. Good to see everybody. That was Andrea's cue to say you forgot to wave. Um, and so I'm going for a transformation. I'm going for a transformation on my body. And I'm using Renew to do it. I've changed a lot of things. I've changed eating habits. I've changed, uh, I don't care to tell. Drinking habits. I've changed a lot of things. Drinking more water, like putting more things, right things in my body. And it's really been interesting what's came out of that. I got a ways to go, right? I'm not there, but it's okay. But I've had accountability. And I share that because I believe that's what this Chalk Talk session is from now until January the 31st. It's like little tips, little strategies, little nuggets that we can point to that people are getting it done. But at the end of the day, it's me looking at Jennifer O, and going, we're going to stay committed and accountable until January the 31st. Or me staying committed to Melissa Jackson or to Ernest. Doesn't matter what team you're on. Listen, one of the things that I do not like about our profession is this whole team thing. Like, how about we just go grow and build the biggest business and support each other and love on each other and lock arms with each other? And guess what? The good book says if you just serve, everything else falls in place. It just does. It's the way it's always been. Okay. I didn't set that in motion. Somebody greater than me set that in motion. So that's what we're going to do in here. And so what I want to do first, and I'm going to bring some people on just sporadically that's getting this thing done, because I'm going to share with you, I'm going to give you, put it out somewhere. Yesterday I did a mock audio with a prospect. Okay. And I did it. And so I want you to know what I'm saying to my people. Okay. Now, you got to make it your own, but at least you've got an idea, right? Of kind of where is Brent Palmer coming from. And I did it in an audio, so I can share that audio with you, no matter if you're Android or iPhone, doesn't matter. We'll try to get that audio up or in Telegram or something. So I don't care where it goes. But as long as you get it, if you want it, and you listen to it over and over and over to form your own story. Okay, that's nugget number one today. And you don't have to have made millions. You don't have to have been in the company very long to form a story. Okay. But I believe you got to have a story of why you're doing this and what you got your hands on. Okay. So if you're taking notes, you need both of those for prospects. They want to know why you're doing it and why you put your hands on this. What's the gold in this that you saw? For me, for me, this is where I go, and you'll hear it in the audio. It's very unique that you get an opportunity to grab a company that just got restructured and all the assets, all the good, right? You got to remember, it doesn't matter if you own a tire company, a technology company, or a network marketing company. The longer you have the company, you got great things, and then you get some baggage put in there with you. Would you agree? Like, you got some good things and some bad things. Well, we just recently were able to pull all the good things that we love into this new company and detach from anything we don't like. We kind of got to, if you ever remember playing the game Monopoly, where it's kind of like the free pass. Now, come on, date yourself a little bit. We all played Monopoly, right? I always wanted to get Boardwalk and Park Avenue, but Monopoly, the get out of jail free card, right? So you kind of get you get to detach, grab all the assets, and we come away. I call it like there was adversity in the Great Depression, but there was so much opportunity that came out of it if you talk to the people that went through it. And so there was adversity through a restructuring, but there's so much opportunity coming out of it called a $300 billion debt free company that literally the world does not even know our name yet. Right. And by the way, we ship to more countries than Amazon does. So if that doesn't give you a global perspective, debt free, it's just unique to say I'm on the ground floor of a $300 million company. People go, how is that? Well, I just told you. And that's in my audio. So it's important to have why you're doing it because your people want to know. And it's important to know, why is it gold? Why do you think you got your hands around gold right now? And I just gave you both of those. So I hope that added value. Please let me know if it did or if I need to clarify anything. So, and just so if this is your first time to be on a Chalk Talk, it's just kind of a working platform, okay? So there's nothing scripted. We just kind of work together with each other for a little bit. Okay, so that's one of the things I'm going to share with you today. And then you can listen to that audio over and over and over, form your own story. And then Tammy Motley says it as best as anybody. I got to say this. So we got so many people on here that lead by example, lead with the tongue in their shoes, not just the tongue in their mouth. And Tammy's been saying for a while, like, guys, if we would just share our story eyeball to eyeball, her goal is 3 people a day. Jennifer O, you're one of those 3. You know, it's like 3 people a day. And what she's lending, like the nugget for her to you is, if you do 3 people a day, you're not running after people, you're not chasing people, you're just working your business. You're treating this profession like a job, like you're getting up and going to work every day. If we did that, we're all going to be $1 million earners here because you're doing it consistently over time, and you'll find the people that see the need and see the value. So 3 people a day, share the story, eyeball to eyeball. We're all going to be Catalyst Club VIP 3 over the next until January the 31st. If we do that, really simple. And so now, what I want to share with you is, since we launched this, I want to screen share and go to Renew You. I hope everybody is bringing their new people onto 2 platforms, Renew You and Communication Channel. Like, you might have your own platforms you put them into too. I love that. But if you really want to plug them into a centralized location of things going on that you can leverage the other people in the company, Renew You and Communication Channel on Telegram. So Renew You, I want to give some shout outs. Canada, here's what I love about Canada. Canada don't have, like, a lot of this that we're having success with is from the Renew. If you love the Renew 5-day trials, put it in the chats. Like, put a I love, right? I love this. It's simple, it's easy, it makes sense to people. And then Canada gets the boxes, but they don't have the trials yet. So they're doing their own. They're being entrepreneurs. They're figuring out a way, right? And that's what I love about what you're doing in Canada. And so I want to give a big shout out to, in Canada, Miranda James, congratulations. Actually, Miranda has just today made it to Catalyst Club VIP 1. Big shout out to you. We're just going to scroll through. We're going to recognize people, okay? So here's the thing right here. Mark Presley just enrolled. Wait just a second. Mark Presley from Pensacola, Florida, just enrolled. Rachel Carnley, okay? I might mispronounce someone's name. I'm so sorry. But congratulations, Rachel, for joining the team. We're going to scroll on down. I just want you to see as we scroll. I'll try to hit them. Ken Bailey has just hit VIP 2. Great job, Ken Bailey, another multi-million-dollar earner in the industry from North Carolina. So as we scroll, This is all on Renew You. This is me congratulating everybody this morning if you hadn't watched the video. But I don't know if you can zoom in on that, but I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, okay? I got to give a big shout out to Deb and Ken Snyder. They are new members, VIP 2. So they've went to VIP 1 and VIP 2. I want to give a big shout out to Tammy Mockby. Tammy Mockby is a VIP 1 already. And, well, she's probably a VIP 2, but I hadn't made that formal introduction. She will be there like light speed, okay? She is on a mission. As well as, let me say, everybody, if your name's not on this list, then how do you get your name on the list? If you want to be accountable, if you want to go to a Catalyst Club, if you forever want to be etched in stone with your picture as the founding brand partners of this new company, well, here's your accountability opportunity. We're going to post this. We're going to show you this every Chalk Talk session. We're going to post this on Renew You. Text Andrea Rosser right there. You see her number. We'll also put it in the chats, 951-972-9795. Andrea will add you to this list. All you have to do, guys, is let her know, ladies and gentlemen, let her know that you enrolled someone, okay? Let her know that you reached VIP 1, VIP 2, or VIP 3. Why? Because we want to do you flyers. We want to recognize you. We want to give you the accolades that you deserve for being a part of this exclusive club. Thank you for that. So we're going to go on through. We're going to show you some more. But there's a lot of people on here that's already enrolled a brand partner. They just hadn't reached VIP 1, but they're on their way. So Anthony Moreland's one away. He's already enrolled 2 brand partners. He's one away from VIP 1. Congratulations, Anthony. And we're just going to scroll through right now. I'll try to hit them as we scroll through because it's a lot. Congratulations. Welcome to the team, Nova. Good to have you. We got Mark Presley that's on his way to Catalyst Club. I'm showing you this. Here's another Canadian. We love you, our Canadian friends. Sherry Bird, Kay. Hey, great job. Again, out of North Carolina is where she represents us from. Here's a new brand partner of mine, Brian and Rochelle Roberts. Glad to have them on board with us, coming in, getting started on the Renew system of growth. Anthony Moreland, there you go. Jared McCormick running a play in South Carolina, just so you know. So I could keep going through these, but I just wanted to acknowledge as we're scrolling through. There's Andrea Rosser. Andrea's got 2 on her way to a 3rd brand partner, reaching VIP 1 status. Reggie Turan out of Maryland. He spoke on our Africa call just a few minutes ago. He's a VIP 1. And let's see if we got any others. I see fire going up in the comments. There goes Dapo Ebony. Welcome to the team. Here we go. Marcelli is actually on our way to VIP 1, Catalyst Club. Another brand partner of mine out of Orlando, Florida. All right. Andrea, are we good right there, I believe? Kelvin Pullen, new brand partner. Here's Tammy Mockby coming up as a VIP 1. We could go on and on and on. Here's my point. It's happening. All you have to do is go on Renew You and see it happening, okay? Now, if you're not there yet, well, that's what this calls for. That's what we're doing here. We're laying out a game plan for this. And I want to bring on Tammy in just a second, if she will, and Ashley Paulson also. I want to bring you on in just a second. But Ashley's like, thank you. But if I'm making a goal right now for myself, okay, goal right now for myself, my first thing is Tahitian Noni is a 28-year-old company. And when they just had a case of Tahitian Noni, they just started, one of the things that they centered themselves around was sharing their story. Share the story to at least so many people a day. Share the story. Share the story. Share the story. Well, right now, our number one goal is to share the story. Okay. So, what does that mean? Why? Why are you doing this? What do you see? Why are you doing this? And why? I'm just going to put, is it gold? Because I believe you got to have a conviction here. You got to be energized here. People don't follow or don't want to join the, well, it's okay. I think we're going to go to the top. I'm not sure. We're a company that don't have a name yet. Oh, well, we'll see. I mean, my health hadn't been really good. I hope it helps me with my health. No, they don't want that. Here's what they want. I'm taking Renew. I'm getting out of bed. I'm running for the day. Like I'm charging the day. I don't know what it's doing for me, but I know this. It's changing something in me. The world around me is noticing it. And you know what people say? I want that. I want that lightning in the bottle. Right? People go, why do you share Renew so much, Brent? Because nobody knows about it. It's really simple. Nobody knows about it. So when somebody comes to me, you know what we really are in this industry? We are people that are solutions to people's problems. That's really all we are. So when somebody's on a plane beside me and they're complaining, guess what? I got something for you. It's called Renew. It's going to change your life. Somebody comes to me and they're like, oh my goodness, I've got this crazy, this psoriasis. It's killing, like tearing me up. I got something for you. It's called Renew. Oh my goodness, I'm 30 pounds overweight. I need to lose some weight. I got something for you. It's called Renew. Guess what? I got a 5-day trial. It's $25. Use it for 5 nights. Tell me how you feel. How hard? Like, guys, that like you're on from Canada, you're on from all across North America. Like that is so simple. So simple. And so I'm leaving with Renew. Why are you doing this? Why is it gold? Very few times. I'll probably never have another time in my life that I can get involved with a $300 million debt-free company and the world doesn't know our new name coming. You go, why does the world not know your name, Brent? Because it takes us a while to register and trademark it around to all the countries and world that we ship to. But the point of it is the world does not know our name right now. And I'm a part of it, $300 million debt-free company. It will probably never happen to us in our lifetime. We can go join a startup something, but it's not $300 million. Do you understand that? It's a startup. It's $0 with a lot of hope to grow. So, and they usually don't make it past 2 years, startups. Not a great thing. So it's tough. It's tough out there. So share the story. Tammy says if you would just make a goal to share 3 stories a day and get in front, eyeball time, like eyeball to eyeball. Like people in the world today want to see you. They want to see eyeball to eyeball. And we got forms of communication and technology. Figure it out. 3 stories a day, eyeball to eyeball, to get whatever you want here. Okay. Now, when you're with them eyeball to eyeball, patch somebody in. It's called running 2x2. If Ashley's eyeball to eyeball with somebody, she's 2x2 with Andrea Rosser. She calls Andrea up. Andrea third party validates it for her in 5 minutes. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful process. And we'll talk about that. We'll tell you if, maybe today we'll get to that. So that's what I would do. Share the story, why you're doing this. Why is it gold? 3 people a day, eyeball time with. And then number 2, I've got to enroll at least 3 people. 3. Now you can do customers. Okay. That's great. But I'm going to say enroll 3 brand partners on at least 200 points by November by the end of November. Okay, you get my point. Okay, by the end of November, I'm going to enroll 3 new brand partners. Okay, maybe you do more than that. Maybe you do more than that, but we've got 15 days left, right? 15 days left in November. So that's 3 a day. That's 45 eyeball to eyeball conversations that I'm going to have about this $300 million debt-free company that nobody knows their name. Some of them, I'm going to get them on a 5-day trial. And I'm going to enroll 3 if I do that. I'm probably going to enroll way more than 3, but I'm going to at least roll 3 brand partners if I do that. While everybody else is going, it's Thanksgiving, it's this time, it's that time, I'm going, you know what? I got gold. I'm going. I'm moving right now. So, Tammy, I want to bring you up first. So we got this right here, goal 1, 2, anything you want to add to this? I just want this to be kind of a working table. And Ashley, you're up next. So help me out here. Any nuggets or wisdom you want me to add to this on these people? Because at the end of the day, we just want to cross the finish line as a Catalyst Club member, a founding brand partner of this new company. The world does not know our name yet. And so what else can we add that you would give advice on, Tammy?
So Brent, I love that. So share your story and why are we doing this? And that can change how you get into the business and where you're at today and where you're going to be next year. It's always growing. Isn't that true, Ashley? Like it changes as you move along. But I want us to have a mindset of something that when we are sharing the opportunity of the business that we have in front of us, and I've been sharing this business almost 9 years with people, I never forget what I needed when I started in this business. I always remember that I needed this business. My husband needed a health transformation and some serious weight loss, and I needed a financial transformation. I wanted to make a residual income and build a business from home. I knew that I was exiting my profession and I wanted something to retire into. So when we think about sharing the opportunity with people, always remember that you have the opportunity to change 9 families' lives. 9, according to this, what Brent is showing you right now. Now, I think we're going to be able to do a whole lot more than that. But when you really change people's health and you really change their finances and you change their financial freedom and their time freedom, boy, I'll tell you, you change people's lives. We have hope, trust, and a plan to help people live more vivacious lives. And so when you pick up that phone, and I encourage you to do more than that. I'm going to tell you that's one thing. Please get eyeball to eyeball with people. For me, I want to see people. I want to know, are these people integritous people? Are they people that are going to come alongside and help me, not just sign me up to do something, but rather, are they people that I trust to tell me how to help me run this business? Are they people I trust to show me the products that will actually help for my family? I want to be that person of an integrity. So number 1, run your business with incredible integrity. 2, get in front of people. Ask for FaceTime Zooms. I do it a lot. And sometimes it doesn't work. I understand that, but I want people to see me. Good grief. We just came out of COVID, people. It's like we were locked up in our houses. We didn't get to see anybody. I want to see people. I want to make that connection with them. And then of course you're saying what I shared it with the Africa call today is that make your goal, not everybody, most of the people that run our business have full-time jobs. Only about 15-20% of us do this full-time. So people are running full-time jobs. So 3 might not be something you can do every day, but maybe on Saturday you can do 5. Maybe on Sunday afternoon you can have a few friends over for coffee and share them the 5-day trial, the 28-day trial. This is three cups of Starbucks coffee, people, and it can change people's whole financial as well as their ability. For me, it was just massive energy and sleep when I started taking Renew. So we all have different experiences with it, but that's what I would say, Brent. And then finally, make a decision. Make a decision. Make a decision to do it. Make a decision that you're going to hit 3 on the Catalyst Club and keep running, and don't let every distraction get you down. There will be people that will say no, and that's okay, because there's somebody else that wants what we have. So keep going. Don't be discouraged. Link arms together with your team, and let's do this. Come on, Brent. Let's do it.
Yes, let's do it. And I want to piggyback before I bring Ashley up, because I'm actually pulling it up. You just made me think. Tammy has mentioned this multiple times. And imagine if we all caught the vision of taking somebody's business. I'm coming up with the numbers. I love numbers, okay? Because numbers are vision, right? It doesn't mean anything. It's just, I'm gonna give you 2 things. One is, Tammy says this: you changing 9 families' lives, okay? 9 families that you totally focus on between now and January the 31st. So you remember at Christmas, you go get a star off a tree, you affect a family in a positive way. What if between now and January the 31st, you made it your sole mission to tap into 9 families and bring them on as brand partners in the company, okay? Brand partners in the company. And let's just say that we brought them in on a minimum of 200 points. Now, I just want to show you the importance. Remember, it's about those families, but what could it turn into by you helping others? Well, we help those 9 families. The best way to help those 9 families drive income is to get them their 9 over their next 90 days. Focus on getting them to VIP 3. So in the process, you're generating right here, you're generating 16,200 points of business flowing up through you, okay? You want to talk about growing? When's the last time you did that? Then remember, they get 90 days to go to Catalyst Club. We help them get their 9. Just stop right there. You've generated 145,800 points in your business. When's the last time you did that? By focusing on others, by sharing and helping others, by locking arms with others. That's a total of 162,000 in product volume that was created flowing up through you. You will not worry about Catalyst Club 3. You'll be 3. You will be putting a lot of income into your pocket, as well as these families right here that we want to help change their life. That's what Tammy sees. That's the real factual numbers if you dealt with 200 points of product to get them in as a brand partner. Now,
Well,
that to me is gold. If we focus our sights there, if we go to work there. So, but I believe you got to dial it back down,
yes,
or you won't do anything. So here's my rally to you before I bring Ashley Paulson up, because I'm going to come back to this. By Friday, how many of you could make it a goal to enroll? I'm just going to put enroll 1 by Friday. Notice I didn't say brand partner, customer. I didn't say that. What you got to do is go eyeball to eyeball with people. You got to be a solution to people's problems. You got to share your story. You don't get to decide for them what they do. They're the decision of that. But I promise you this, if you will go have conversations, you by Friday can go to the keyboard and put your fingers on it and enroll someone. And the first way to Catalyst Club is to actually string a win together.
Yes.
And I don't know about you, but how many times when you go to the keyboard and enroll somebody, do you feel bad? That's like we get paid to write business. So anytime I'm writing business or calling in an order or having somebody sending a smart link, that I'm writing business, right? That's what we get paid to do. That's what our love should be, is to write business. So how many of you can go get a win by Friday, write business? Just one person, like enroll one person. That could be a Boxer Renew, that could be a customer, a brand partner, whatever. But I need you to share it to the world, because what I'm fearful of here with the Chalk Talk session, this is real talk. This is not fluffy stuff. But we can put our name on a board, Brent Palmer. I can get all excited. But if I let time go, I just get numb to it. But when I put it out there and I go, hey, Brent, you got to write. Here's what I promise you. Between now and Friday, I will write another person in my back office. Will you? Will you? That's your time to put it in the chats, right? If you don't know. So will you write business for yourself, for one of these 9 families, for the opportunity to be in the Catalyst Club? So Samantha Henderson said, I'm about to call everybody out here. Here we go. Samantha Henderson said, I will do it. Tina says, I will too. What if you just enrolled? Tammy's enrolled like 400 people. Tammy, will you write business before Friday?
Yes. And Brent, can I say one more thing? What
Absolutely.
I love that you're saying is to celebrate the small wins. That's why I love what you're saying. It's like, no, you don't get to enroll 400 people overnight. But here's the thing. You can start my tagline is start simply, but simply start. If you start with a customer, get a win under your, it's like, it feels so great to have a win, no matter how big or small it is, but it builds confidence. And when you build confidence, you build belief, which helps you then to go to person 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So get a small win, get somebody on the 5-day trial, get somebody on a 28-day. Everybody needs a health transformation. Just find out what their need is and get them on the trial or get them on the 28-day packet. And you're going to feel so great because you have a win. Small wins.
Tammy, I love that. We've got to string wins together, and you're on here from now until January the 31st. We're going to lock arms and get everybody across the finish line. But somebody's got to go to the system and have a goal set of, I'm going to punch somebody's name in as a customer or a brand partner. So I love this. I see Frank McDaniel going, I'm in. I'll do it by Friday. I see Letitia, I'm in. I'll do it by Friday. Joe Mitchell saying, I shared with 3 last. Who else is going to do it by Friday? It's worth it to put it out there, okay? And if you're on here and you're not putting it out there, I don't really, I'm not being ugly. We love you, okay? But I'm here to coach you. I'm here to help you cross the finish line. Joan Klein. Somebody said, I did it last night. Well, guess what? Now you got to do it again by Friday. So congratulations for last night. But now we're setting a new goal of, it could be a customer. It could be a brand partner. Just get a win by Friday. Yes. Ernest says, I can. Keep them coming. Diane Blue says she's going to. Brent Walford is a new brand partner of mine. Brent, we're going to do it by Friday. Okay. I love it. Ashley Paulson, I want to bring you up. Tammy, thank you for that. And I love the 9 families. Let's go lock arms right here and do this thing. I watched Andrea Rosser just the other day having a conversation with her sister that has purchased an Activate pack and is now going to start sharing the 5-day trials in California. And they're excited. It's like, it doesn't have to be far off to change a family's life. It could be right in your own backyard. It could be right in your own family. you know? Um, I see Miss Arnold too. Miss Arnold, I see you. I see you. I know you will by Friday. I love it. I love it. It's happening. Ashley, do
Yes,
you
sir.
like this right here? I
I
know
love
you
it.
do. I know you do. I know you do. It's all about accountability. So what would you add? And maybe you have something to give us some advice on social media too, but just as you're listening to this, what do you see us missing? Or what do you see us needing? What do we need to do to make this thing better?
Uh, something that and it just really leads right into it. I see Joan Klein on here and she said, yes, I will by Friday. I have a few in the pipeline, right? So it's, what are we doing, right? We can all talk about getting one on Friday. We can all put it in the comments, which is great. Like, announce it to the world, right? But be intentional about it. So you have people in the pipeline. I call it a funnel, right? You have people in the funnel. Those 3 people you're talking to every single day, however you're exposing them in your funnel, it's simply, what are you doing to plug them into the next tool to spit them out the bottom, right? That's going to be your result on Friday. Okay, so tools that we have tonight, we have the Renew Testimonial Zooms, right? We have the testimonial Zoom tonight, 6:30 Mountain. That's with all 4 of them. Then they break out to men's and women's. Okay, this is a perfect tool for you to expose one of those 3 people that you talked to today, or the one that you talked to yesterday, or the past few days. Who's sitting in your funnel that you can plug them into a tool, right? So we have that tonight. Then Thursday, we have the opportunity Zoom, right? So how many people out of your funnel that you're exposing, what point are they around the bases? Like, how are you getting them to the next base, right? We talk about the 4 bases. So how are you getting them to the next base? But using your tools. So Thursday night is opportunity Zoom. Okay, those are great. I myself, personally, I'm having an at-home party on Thursday night here in Northern Colorado. It has been a hot minute since I had a party in my home and invited guests and prospects, right? But it's filling the funnel, and it's people that I've been maybe talking to and they are interested. They're sitting in this funnel. How can I either get them to a Zoom, get them to an at-home party, get them to a coffee shop one-on-one? It's moving the bases, right? And I have 9 people on my list right now that I've been talking to who are interested in this. They are interested in being a part of a brand new company moving forward. But how can I connect the dot? How can I get them to a tool to actually move? Right? We can talk all day long, but how are you moving them along the process? And so it's using the tools that we have, because it is overwhelming when we sit there and say, we need to get 9 brand partners. We need to get 1 brand partner by Friday. We can talk it, but what are the actions that we're doing behind it? Right? So that's something that I just wanted to, it was just on my heart, because I'm speaking that because I am doing it myself. Like, I'm holding myself accountable. When Andrea brought that little checklist up, it's an accountability thing for us. It was a gut punch when I didn't see an X there quite on VIP 1 yet. For me, right? It's a visual for you, but what are you doing to move those guests and those prospects along? Is it a Zoom? Is it an at-home party? Is it following up from a 5-day trial? And real quick before I end, and I don't know if you have anything else, Brent, but last night we had our team call with Dr. Crystal and all of us, and she said, I don't want my family and friends and people in my lives going into 2023 and it looking the same as it did for 2022, right? There's a new year coming. People are looking for maybe trimming up around the holidays, losing some weight as they go into the new year. But how rewarding is it to have 9 new brand partners that you can go into 2023 with and even change your financial future in that year, including yourself, right? And so that's really just what I want to go by. And it's just always think of your pipeline or your funnel. How many people are you putting in here? But don't let it overflow, because the whole purpose of those prospects and your friends and family is to work them through the system. So identify what tools that they need to move them along, right? So that's kind of what I want to share, Brent.
Ashley, powerful nuggets there, because it can be daunting. Like you could look at this. How many of you, honestly, if we were honest in the chat, you don't have to put it if you don't want to, but how many of you looked at 9 and you're like, come on, I hadn't done 9 in 10 years. Like, honestly, like 1 is going to break your record for what you did last year. But see, sometimes we just got to be a part of a group that believes in us more than we believe in ourselves right now. See, I know you can do it. I know you have family members that could benefit from Renew. Like, I know that. I know you have people all around you. So you got to feel it from us. You got to feel it from Ashley and Tammy and others. That's like, listen, we're a part of a $300 million debt-free company. Like, we're trying to expand all across the United States and globally. We need you to help us expand. Who can you expand it to? Like, who can you go out and share it with that does not know or has never tried this, never had it? Like, that's why we're doing this on this Chalk Talk. It's real talk. Like, sometimes you got to carry a brother or sister with them until they realize they can run. They got it. See, Ashley Paulson's got this. That I don't doubt. Like, she's going to be a Catalyst Club VIP 3, not 1, not 2, but 3. And I know she will. That might happen. It might not happen right out of the gate. Might take time, but she will not let the dial drop midnight on January the 31st. And she's not achieved that, because winners win. That's what they do. And I believe you're on here today because you're a winner. Most people wouldn't get on this call. Guys, at the peak, we had 90, close to 100 people on this call in the middle of the day on Tuesday, because winners win. That's what they do. And so, Ashley, thank you for those things. And I want to bring it back to what Ashley said. Tonight, here's the purpose of tonight. It's to take somebody that has used a 5-day trial from you, and you get them on the Renew Stories tonight, and they are going to help us basically get them enrolled through you on a box of Renew, a 28-day challenge. Like, that's the purpose of the Renew Stories on Tuesday night. But you got to, first of all, you got to have people using these so that you can move them to those calls to see a little bit more what it's doing. And then they're going to enroll with you as a customer, and you're going to learn the beautiful feature of auto balance in our compensation plan. It's why we have the best compensation plan in the industry. So remember that. Then Thursday, Opportunity Zoom. This is where everybody that's had a box that's on a 28-day challenge, they're already on the products, right? They're already using them on a regular basis. So we get them on the Opportunity to Zoom so we can look at them and go, look, you're already using it. Just keep using it. But then order this right here, which is 10 5-day trials or 25-day trials, and help us go expand this thing, right? Don't miss the opportunity to expand it and drive income. You're already there. You're already using it. That'd be like Tesla coming to me and going, you're already driving it. You're already using the Tesla. How would you like to make money as we expand this across the world? Sure. Sounds great, right? I never had that opportunity, by the way. So, and then the last thing that Ashley said is, will you have a Renew experience party? Andrea, I don't know if you can pull this up, but I know you were about to pull up something else. Can you pull up the next 3 days of experience parties in our hometown? It's not to brag on us. It's just to show you. Ashley Paulson said Thursday night, she's going to have a Renew experience party over to their house. So this is the next 3 days here. So this is, actually, we have one tonight. This is tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. at a little cafe. We're doing here's tonight at 6:30 p.m. And then we got one on Thursday. But I just want to show you, like this is things going on in our little area. What do you have going on in your little area that you can look at, and you're staking like you're putting your flag in your ground in Gillette, Wyoming. You're putting the flag in the ground in Hartselle, Alabama. You're putting the flag in the ground in Gulfport, Mississippi, right? It doesn't have to be 100 people in a home. It just has to be a few that lead to a few, that lead to a few, that lead to a few more. And that's how you grow this business. So Ashley just threw out a thing. Will you have a Renew Experience Party? How many of you could put a Renew Experience Party on the calendar if you choose? Now, you can talk yourself out of it. Like, I don't need to. I don't have to have that to grow. Social media will take care of mine. All those things are just people like the little doubt commander in your head talking you out of it. So we can listen to that person all day long. We will not get to our dreams if we listen to that person. So here's the beauty. Renew Experience Party. Will you? Like, put it in the chats if you will. Like, who would take that? Again, Ashley said we can put anything in the chats, but you do got to announce it to the world. Like, I will have one. I will do one. I will stake my in the ground. And remember, this is a challenge group between now and January the 31st. So if you don't like being challenged, I'm sorry. So Experience Party. So I can expose you. Go, what do you do at the Experience Party? It's really simple. It lasts about 30 minutes. Here's what we do. I share my story and then why I'm doing this and what the gold is in it, just really quick. And then I press play and I share the power behind Renew, the Renew little video. It's very small. Maybe we can put it in the chats if you need it. And then I share the play video that shares the process of how we work the system of growth. And that's it. And then we just mingle around and everybody's like, they're laughing and they're cutting up. But you know what they're doing? They're leaving out of there with a 5-day trial or a box or a brand partner. And you go, well, Brent, that just seems too simple. That's what I love about Renew Experience Parties. They're simple. Anybody can do it anywhere, anytime. But you got to be the one that puts your stake in the ground and goes, you know what? I hadn't been doing that, and I'm going to try. I'm just simply going to try, put my stake in the ground and doing it. So thank you, Ashley, for bringing that up. And then we're about out of time, but while we've been on a Zoom today, we've got another Catalyst Club VIP 1 that just broke while we were on here. Robin Namio from Colorado Springs. Miss Robin, we've got like 3 minutes. I want to congratulate you to the Catalyst Club VIP 1 forever. Forever, your face is there with this new company that we don't even know the name yet, that is coming out of the ground, $300 million debt-free. We're here at the beginning. What does this mean to you, and what are you excited about by crossing that first cornerstone of VIP 1?
I'm telling you, I'm just so I'm excited. You don't want to miss this. Like, this is a once and done. So after January, you can't get in, and I have a little bit of competitiveness in me. Like, oh my gosh, my name wasn't on that list yet. And I did 2 on Saturday, right away. And then, you got to keep chugging along and inching along. But my goal is to have 9 done by December. Like, I'm not screwing around here. Like, let's do it, because the more people we can help, the better off they're going to be going forward, and they can get in too. So they have that opportunity. And, Christmas is coming and the tree turns on day after Thanksgiving, like Thanksgiving Day, the lights go on, because that's when Black Friday is. So why not give people the opportunity to make a little extra money? They can sell those 5-day trials. I'm telling you what, we've got some really great things coming, but if you don't reach out, that's really the key. You know, I can enroll people. I don't have a problem with that. It's actually doing the work. You know, it's actually picking up that phone and talking to the people. It's doing it instead of fooling yourself. Because let's face it, we could all do this, couldn't we? We could all go, oh, I did reach out to, 25 people and, they just don't want to do it. If you haven't reached out to 25 people, don't say you did, because you're not fooling anybody but yourself. And this is the best opportunity right now, guys, right now. You have such an amazing opportunity. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I can help people. I'm kind of like, okay, what do I do? We haven't been this busy in a long time.
But Robin, I got to say this too. I think it's very important for us all to sit in the wind.
Yeah.
Because you know what? We're a part of the new. Robin has won awards in the past, but you know what? That's in the past.
That's right.
So Robin and Brent Palmer and Andrew Rosser and others have got to get excited about the wins.
Yeah.
And the wins right now is Catalyst Club. Like
Yeah.
that's like the Super Bowl right now. Like I got to get to that, and I got to sit in the fun of knowing I did it. I did it. I got to cross the line. And now I'm going to hit the next milestone and the next milestone. But we all have to sit in the wind. And so many times, Robin, we let ourselves, well, I've done this in the past. So, I got to act all sophisticated. No, we're going to sit in the wind and be like, I'm a member of the club. Yes, yes, yes. You gotta have a swagger.
I got the
pen. I'm in it. Because winners win. That's what they do. You set something out there, they go win the game. And that's what we're all on this Chalk Talk to do by January the 31st.
Yes, and it's a new season, you guys. It's a new season. So wash away yesterday in the past and start really pressing forward for your new year, because what you're doing is you're setting yourself up for success in 2023, right? You're setting yourself up to go gangbusters, because once you get on fire, your team's going to get on fire, and then it's going to start rolling. And if you haven't experienced that, you want to, trust me.
Robin, thank you so much. We got one last one. Listen, if somebody else hits it, we're gonna have to, like, we got people hitting it while we're on here, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. Anthony Moreland out of Texas is our new VIP 1 Catalyst Club as of just a few seconds ago. It's hot off the press. We ain't even had it out there like Robin right now. But Anthony Moreland, I don't know if you're on here right now, but we've got literally like 2 minutes. Will you share like what you're excited about? Like you ran for it, you achieved it. We're going to sit into the wind. You're now a part of the fraternity. Like we're celebrating you. The pins are headed your way.
Hey,
come on, talk to me about it.
It's super exciting. It reminds me of when we first got started, Coach. I got started around the same time you did, almost 11 years ago. And I remember we had this excitement when we got started. We didn't really know much about this industry. We were both fresh. And it's just like a whole new start for anybody. We're like that brand new person. We're like somebody who just joined today or yesterday or last week. And it's just exciting to be a part of just something new to run for. And anybody can achieve it. All you got to do is just have the will to try and the faith to believe it's possible. So I encourage everybody to go make it happen. Go get your one.
So Anthony, you got the shirt on that says La Tech. Anthony ran track and field. He was a big runner back in the day. You just broke through the line, arms out. You just broke through right there and became a member of the Catalyst Club. Congratulations. Big shout out to you.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. We will see you next Tuesday right here on the Chalk Talk, and we'll celebrate more people's success. Go get yours. Remember, Friday, 1 enrollment, customer, brand partner, doesn't matter. Go string those wins together. Love you guys.
Thank you,
Love
Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.